What's up guys, my name is Mars, welcome back to another video. And here in F1 2019 to do the last two I don't know challenge as Valtteri Bottas today. I'm posting this right after the real life Grand Prix at Singapore. So I know what happened in qualifying. Charles Leclerc, what a man, I can say, taking pole position, and Valtteri Bottas is going to start in P5, but I decided to go with Valtteri Bottas because he started with the left foot this weekend by crashing in FP1 in the last sector. So let's be a little bit more extreme and let's start in last place in P20 as the Finn, and let's see how many positions we can gain over the course of 25% race. So make sure that you smash like and subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more Formula 1 content. Really motivates me to make more, really helps me out. So with everything said, let's go down to the track and let's see what we can do as Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes W10. So here we are on the track, guys, ready to start the Singapore Grand Prix, and strategy-wise a soft-medium strategy, but in a situation that we are like starting in last place, I think the best way to go is going for the medium-soft strategy. So we're going to reverse that strategy and let's see what we can do. We are much stronger than these guys, and Singapore is okay track for me, so I think yeah, we are well set to get a good result in this last I don't know challenge. Let me down in the comments what position do you think I'm going to finish, or maybe I'm going to jinx something. But we are ready to the start of the Singapore Grand Prix. 15 laps ahead of us, 5 red lights, and it slides out, and away we go as Valtteri Bottas. It was an absolute terrible start, but let's see what we can do heading to turn 1. So Kubica is ahead of us, so we're going to try to go round the outside of the Williams, as well of the other Williams of George Russell, Kimi Raikkonen, Alex Albon very close to the back of the Thai driver that is on the Toros, because we can't change the name, side by side, very close to the wall, like it happened with both Force India's drivers in last year. The race ended earlier for Esteban Ocon, but as we go up of inside of Alex Albon, so a very smooth start, P16, 4 positions gained, and we're going to try to chase down these midfield guys. We're in a different race, but we're going to try to go down on the inside of Antonio Giovinazzi, but the move isn't there. He's side by side with Lance Stroll and really squeeze Raikkonen off to the wall to try to protect our position. But these guys are still going side by side despite being a street circuit, so they are getting very punchy in these early stages of this 25% race at Singapore. So very close to the gearbox of Lance Stroll. Ooh, maybe too close. I felt like a brake test from the Canadian, but at the moment we are in P16, and let's see if we can make this move very fast. It's going to be hard because it's a street circuit, and yeah, street circuit is a street circuit, very hard to overtake, but very close to Lance Stroll. So we're going to dive down on the inside. He's very close, very tight, very close to touch his wing. He actually just touched the wall, but I left some room. So maybe Stroll didn't realize that. Still side by side, very close. Now we touch a little bit with our wheel on his front wing of the Racing Point, but that's us into P15. He tried something, he tried to fight back, but we managed to cover that, and that's us into P15. So lap 3, and we are still in P15. So just to see how hard it is to overtake around Singapore. It's not like Monza where we have the slipstream, the straight, but we have DRS in DRS range of not just of Giovinazzi but of Danny Kvyat. So Kvyat doesn't have DRS, he's going to suffer from both of us. And here we go, down on the inside, we brake so late. Giovinazzi locks up a little bit, and Kvyat comes back for more, but we're not going to do anything. We're just going to overtake Giovinazzi. We actually touched the gearbox of Danny Kvyat. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with Giovinazzi. He locks up actually, and we brake too late, but we're going to carry on. And lap 3, we cut a little bit the corner. He's on normal corner cutting rules, but that should be a penalty or a warning. But we go with the DRS open, round the outside of Danik Kvyat. Jeez, I forgot the name. Heading to turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and that's us into P13. So okay, I was forgetting the name. So yeah, we are making progress. So that's what matters. But remember that we are in the hardest tire, and in the last stages of the Grand Prix, where we're going to have a fresh set of soft tire with the car lights, we're going to be absolutely mega fast. So we're going to for an overtake show probably in the closing laps of the Grand Prix, but really getting closer to Carlos Sainz, that is in a strategy like me. Me, Sainz and Kvyat, we are in the same strategy. So DRS open on Carlos Sainz. Let's see if we can make a move on the Spaniard, up of inside, and there we go. And we left a little bit of room, but look at how much time we gained on the straight, just to see how powerful, how OP this Mercedes engine is, despite not being the strongest car, because Leclerc took pole. But let's see if Mercedes is going to win the Grand Prix. They have better race pace, but maybe I'm going to jinx something, so I'm going to be quiet. And we are promoting to P6 because some people are making their mandatory pit stops, and yeah, they're changing their old set of soft tires and dressing a fresh set of medium tires. But we're going to have a fresh set of soft tires, like I said, as we make our stop. And these guys are making their stops, and we are in the lead of this Singapore Grand Prix. Not going to win this race for sure, but let's see if we can snatch a top 5, a podium. Let's see. You never know. And here we are, just doing our laps, going green, so we're in clear air. We have good pace, while the other guys are trying to make the overtakes and losing time. We are going green and purple in these laps. So this is the crucial part of the race if you want to gain some positions with the strategy. But by lap 9, I'm going red in the sector, so maybe I should pit on lap 8, but we're going to pit in lap 9 and get rid of this old set of medium tires and dress a brand new set of soft tires. So the plan now for the rest of the race is doing qualifying laps. The strategy is simple: doing qualifying laps in this set, try to set the fastest lap to get the extra point, and we're going to the end of the race with these red striped tires. So let's see what we can do, where we're going to rejoin. I hope to rejoin inside of the points and try to get a top 5. Like I said, a podium would be ideal, but it's going to be very hard. So we're going to leave the pits. At the moment we are P7, Norris overtook us in P8, and I think that should be it. We have Perez very close. We stepped the line, so we received the warning, but it's okay. And that's Perez just took P8, and behind me is Nico Hulkenberg. So in the midfield sandwich, but let's see if we can make a move on Perez. We're going to have the all grip of the world in these soft tires. So here we go. We have DRS. We are in the DRS range. Overtake mode, rich mix. I can't do much with the engine. So here we go, side by side. He doesn't have DRS, so it's going to be a pretty easy move. No chance. Better tires, better car, and there you go. That's us into P7. So doing a P7, no P8, sorry, and we are doing a very good job. And ahead of us is Lando Norris on the standard strategy with the medium tires. So we're going to get ready to overtake the meme guy. Yes, who doesn't like Norris? Okay, just everyone likes him. And there we go, on the inside, DRS open, very easy. But we actually broke too late, and we're going to run a little bit wide. So Norris is going to fight back for more, like Kvyat in the early stages. There's yellow flags, but we are ahead, and we're going to really squeeze the Brit to the wall, and we maintain P7. So a little bit of a stressful moment, really pushing this car to their limit, to his limit. And there's Sebastian Vettel that is out of the race. So Vettel is out of the race, maybe. Yeah, it's an engine failure. That's Vettel out of the race. Vettel in the real life qualifying the P3. I know. I really hope not that he doesn't get a DNF. That would be very bad. I'm a Vettel fan, by the way. So we're going to cross the line, heading to the lap 13, and bang, fastest lap, 140 flat. And we are chasing down Pierre Gasly, getting very closer and closer to the Red Bull, going green thanks to his slipstream and DRS. And let's see what we can do, getting very close, as you can see, going through the Anderson Bridge. And but the move is not there. I think we struggle a little bit on traction. That Red Bull is pretty decent on traction. But now we're going to the end of the same lap, lap 13, really cutting the corner. I was a little bit nervous because I don't know if he was going to brake late or not, but we have the DRS, so maybe we're going to make the move on turn 1. He's going defensive. We're going to round the outside for the 3rd time in this Grand Prix, and we made the move. He's still there. We're going to just close the door, brake check, and that's us into P4. And next up is the last podium spot, and is the pole sitter in the real life, Charles Leclerc on the Ferrari. Let's see what we can do, but we have 2 laps to go, so the opportunities are running out, and unfortunately this is the last lap. And as you can see, we clipped the barrier on the last lap, so that was very strange. It was enough for 2 P4. Leclerc was too far, maybe 2 laps and more, and we click once again the wall. So Jesus, well, I don't know what I was doing. Hamilton wins the Grand Prix, and 2 more laps and maybe I would get Leclerc. But we're going to cross the line in P4 from P20. That was a pretty good race, pretty good overtakes.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That's it for another Grand Prix, and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
a very smooth race with the alternative strategy that worked a treat. So that was the race, guys, from P20 to P4 as Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes W10. So a very successful episode, and I think it was the first time that I took the fastest lap in the last I don't know challenge in F1 2019. So that was a first. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe channel if you're new to plenty more F1 content. Really motivates me to make more. It really helps me out on the channel, and yeah, in these days the growth of the channel has been very good. So the only thing I can say to you guys is thank you so much. But now it's time to say goodbye. My name is Smash, and I'll see you guys for a brand new video next time.